Anthony is our youngest at 9 now. When he was diagnosed, he was 5.
Alina is her own person for sure. She marches to her own drummer.
Riker is a ball of energy. You know, he's there hooked up to an IV in a gown, no hair on his head, dancing to trolls and acting zany.
Alea is just a spunky 5-year-old. She was diagnosed just before she turned 3.
They were talking leukemia, so, you get, even now it's sort of hard to believe.
It's like a punch to the gut. It takes your breath away at that point.
I remember when she was born, I was always like, new dad. I'm gonna protect my little kid. And that was the one thing I couldn't protect her from.
It's hard when I'm here to protect my son, prepare him for the world, and you have to deal with the reality that number one, I can't do anything about this, and number two, he may not be in the world in a little while.
And of course, the hardest question is when Anthony asks, am I going to die? That is, no parent ever wants their child to ask them that question. We have to tell him that they're very good at treating this cancer, and so we think you're going to do just fine.
A lot of marriages don't make it through their kid having cancer. And the natural inclination is to pull away. It's easier.
We had to learn to talk to one another about emotions or how we were going to deal with hospital stays as far as work-wise. For me, we had to be there for our daughter. We had to make sure she was going to be able to go on this journey with the strength and courage that she needed from us. We had to show that to her and teach that to her.
The physical part of the journey was probably easier because there was a roadmap and it's mapped out for you. With the neurological things and some of the other stuff that has gone on since then, it's been a lot more difficult.
They did warn us about a number of the side effects of the chemo, and Anthony struggles with sequential things. If you were to give him 3 instructions, he'll get through the first one, maybe the second one, but by the third one, he's lost track of that sequence. On the happier point, I've learned that my 9-year-old boy smiles through just about anything. He smiles whether he's got all of his hair, whether he's bald, whether he's throwing up. You just couldn't keep him down. That part was wonderful.
Now that she's off of treatment, just to see her blossom as how a kid should be has just been truly amazing to see.
The downsides of leukemia, the upside was we had a whole lot different relationship after that. We really got a lot closer.
If I could speak to the fathers of children with cancer, I would tell them, be there every single time you can. You can pick up your life later, but do everything you can to spend every moment of time with your child as they go through it.
This isn't about you anymore. This is, your kid. They're going to have good days, they're going to have bad days, and you need to make the good days great. And the bad days, maybe you can make them a little better.